Hi everyone, Merry Christmas. Today is Christmas Day, so I wish all the blessings for you. In my previous video, we talked about multiprocessing and how you can have two or multiple processes working in parallel. But here now, we are going to see how one process can terminate the other one. We have some cases, we want one process just interrupt the other one and stop it. So how we do it, we need termination. Just look at here. What do we have? In fact, now we don't have anything. I'm gonna make a file. I'm gonna call it just multi. And then py. The first thing, which is my favorite, I'm gonna make a shebang line here. So usr and then boom env python 3. So it's the address that we are giving. And then I'm gonna save it. And then after that, what else I'm supposed to do when if I want to use that line, I need to give permission. So plus X, we need to give the execute permission and to my multi-file. So if I do ls, that's li, let's say h, something like that. What do we see here? We have the X permission here, which is good. So let's open the file and see what we're going to do. First thing first, import multiprocessing. So I'm saying from multiprocessing import process. Let's have a timer and let the timer stop or terminate the process. How I'm gonna do that? I'm gonna say, okay, define timer, and it's good to work based on seconds. So I'm just going, and if I need a timer from time, I need to import sleep. Then I need to bring it a couple of lines down. Then, so after having what is the concept of the timer? We need a initial amount, which is 0, and then just adding one by one and adding a sleep. How this one works for me? I'm gonna come here and say, let's say my initial amount, which is 0 for sure. Then I would say while true. Then I go to the next line and I'm saying, okay, what I really want to do, sleep. So start the function, start the process, wait for a second, and that init add 1 to that. Then let's compare. If the ini is equal my sec, the number that I am adding, then oops, then just break, and that's it. This is my first function, and we're good with that. So for the second one, we need something that we can see. Let's define a print function. I'm gonna call it printy, my favorite function. Then what do we want to do? We want something keeps on printing. So while, again, true, then we go to the next line and we say, okay, print s. And what is s? The statement that we are passing as the argument of our function. I guess we're done so far. Everything that we wanted to do, it's okay. Then we go to the next part, which is defining the main function. So I'm saying define, and then my main function, sorry. Then let's do that. What are we going to do? We are going to set processes. So I'm saying P1, which is my process 1, is process. In a process, we have a target. What is my first target? I want to count the time. So the timer function is my first, and for the argument, what we're gonna do, 5 seconds. So 5, and of course we need that comma here because it's a tuple. And then we go to the second, P2, I'm gonna call it, and then process, then let's say target, and my target is printy. And what is my argument here? It is Christmas, so let's say Merry Christmas. And I'm gonna show you something cool. If you're a Mac user, sorry for Windows user, I don't know how to do that, but on Mac, if you get Control, Command, and space, this page, it shows up and you can put an emoji here, so you can print emoji. So what I did so far, we've defined our processes, our functions. Now let's get the game started. So P1, which is my process one, I'm gonna say start like that. P2 start, and then so those two processes are starting. From my previous video, if you can remember, when we want to have them synchronize with each other, we need time. Sorry, we need the join function. We need the join function for them to be synchronized. So I'm saying the timer must be synchronized, and the other one, when the timer is done, must stop. So in previous video, I did join for all of them, but here what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna say join the timer, synchronize the timer, and the printf function terminate. And I mean, that much simple and easy. So then I will come down and I say if the name is equal main, like that. And so what we did, we defined two functions, and based on what I'm expecting to see, if I run my function, like the whole multi.py here, we must count to 5, and during we are counting, it keeps on printing Merry Christmas, and when we are done with the number 5, it must stop. So let's do that. Multi, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's it. And as you can see, even it didn't finish. I mean, the termination was so fast, it didn't let the function does what it wanted to do. So this is the way that you can have two processes in parallel working simultaneously, and also one of them interrupt the other one and even cause termination, and as you can see here. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it useful. Again, Happy New Year in advance, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and take care, guys, and goodbye.